Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Do let me know if you're watching live or whether you're on the replay. So we're going to do a standing fitness Pilates class this morning. So we're going to start with the feet hip distance. We're going to pull that belly button in so it's nice and tight. And we're just going to start by extending the arms up and finding a nice stretch through the spine and then releasing back down. Lovely. So this 15-minute class is perfect to do on its own. It's perfect to put with something else to create a longer workout. We're going to work on the core, which is everywhere from the upper body through the tummy right down to the glutes. And releasing to centre as we start to take ourselves side to side, working through the waist. Hope you enjoy this music, it's one of my favourites. It's just some really chilled piano music. Beautiful. Lovely. Let's just take one more each side. And then releasing all the way to centre as we start to pedal through the feet. So we're coming up onto the ball of the foot. So my feet are starting to crack and crunch. So you might hear some cracking and crunching through your toes, through your ankles. I want you to think about keeping the tummy pulled in. I've sent the dog to sleep, as you can see. Good morning. I think that's, who's that? Oh, it's Jan. Good morning. Beautiful. And fitness Pilates, if I'm really honest, is my favourite class to teach. So I hope you fall in love with it as well. Lovely. Heels down. Let's take our bum back into a squat. Taking the legs a little wider, maybe hip distance. And we're squeezing the bottom as we push back. And we come to set position. Nice to have you on live, Jan. Hope you're good. Lovely. And then we're just going to bounce it down for 3, 2, and 1. Releasing to centre. Let's go again. So it's 3, 2, 1. Releasing to centre. Let's bring the right foot up. So we lift and release. Lovely, so the arms are travelling with the leg. We've got the tummy muscles pulled in, nice and tight. Good. And then just gently changing legs. So we just change that leading leg. Beautiful. Good. And then last one. As we come to set position, and we're going to tap the right leg. So we've got the big toe pointed, think a bit ballet style. Good. So we're starting off with the focus being on the lower body. Good, changing legs, so point and centre. And then we're going to move the attention to the upper body. And then finally onto the tummy, all standing. Lovely, let's stretch off those hamstrings. Bring in the big toes together and roll down. So just go as far as you can, let your arms and legs lengthen out. So you should feel the distance from your bottom to your knee lengthening. And slowly we come. Oh, I love those hamstring stretches. Hands on the hips. Push back. So the legs are touching now. So we're targeting different muscles in the bum and the legs. Did you all get a chance to try the low impact intervals from last night? That might be a really nice one to put with fitness Pilates. Lovely. And then let's just do 2 more. And then last one. We're going to think a bit about balance as we lift the right leg. We just circle out the ankle. So you might want to have a chair or the wall close to you if you need help with your balance. And then when you're ready, picking up the other foot. If you're working from home, this is quite a nice one to do in your lunch break actually. This will just zone you out, so whatever happens in the afternoon, it doesn't matter. You're all chilled. Lovely, big toes touch and roll down. that. So this time, see if we can go a little bit further. Now we've eased off those hamstrings a little bit more. And then nice and slowly, all the way to the top. Let's bring the hands to heart center and take a nice stretch. We're going to start to think about the upper body now. And then bringing the hands just level with the shoulders, palms facing upwards. And we're just going to touch the shoulder. Lovely. So we want the elbow and the shoulder in alignment, and we're just going to gently touch and then straighten. So thinking about working the fronts of the arms and the backs of the arms. Also strengthening the upper back and the shoulder. Lovely. Let's do one more on each side. And final time as we bring the hands around and up to the shoulder. We're going to reach up and then we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together. So we're reaching up and we're squeezing together. Beautiful. Let's do 4 more here. Good. And then last one, we're going to make a fist. So we're just going to bring the arms up, really clench those hands, and let's start on the right as we take that arm away and we squeeze the back of the arm, and then the left. So we're not holding any weights. We're just using the tension and the resistance in the arm. So we've got that fist and we're really squeezing back. So we're not just throwing the arms back, we're really squeezing. Lovely. Good. And final time. Wonderful. Releasing to center. Taking one hand onto one shoulder, and let's start to rotate through. So it's really important to keep our joints nice and supple and mobile. So things like the shoulder rotations, when we rotate through the spine as well. Taking the hamstring stretches, these are going to keep all our joints when we circle the feet. When we do the calf raises, it's all about keeping all the joints moving. And last time, changing sides, here we go. So we're making a circle with the elbow. I think we've sent Alfie to sleep. He's like, I'm chilled. This music's chilling me out. When he was a puppy, whenever I used to leave him in the house for a bit, I used to put classic FM on for him. So maybe that's why. Last 2. And last one, as we extend the arms out. And this time we're going to have the arms level with the shoulders, with the palms facing forwards, and we're just going to take a little bit of a pulse and a squeeze back. So you should feel that between your shoulder blades, strengthening the upper back. Good. We're just going to do one more set here. So this should be quite challenging. The arms and the back should be feeling this. And last one as we release to center and we take our hamstring stretch. Just let it all hang. And then curling all the way back to center. We're going to take the feet a little bit wider this time as we start to think about working into the tummy. So we want a nice wide position with the toes pointed out. And we're going to start simply with a side bend. So we're working these muscles here, the waistline. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like to pull your belly button in towards your spine, hold everything nice and tight. Good, last one as we start to rotate. Hold it center, taking your left hand down onto your right knee, and then we open up. So we take the left hand onto the right knee, and then we open up. So we want to get that nice twist and that rotation happening. we release to center and we go the other way. So we take it down and we open. Lovely, and final one, and release to center. Good, walking those feet all the way back in. You want them just narrow hip position. Bracing that core, pull the belly button in nice and tight. Bringing the arms to the head, and we're just going to crunch and release. So as we crunch over, if I show you from the side, okay, so a bit like what we do when we're down on the floor. So if you struggle with sit-ups when you're on the floor, maybe your neck takes over, maybe your neck hurts. This is a way of strengthening your core and working your tummy without having that pressure on the neck. It does take a little bit of work. So as you come over, you're pulling that belly button in nice and tight. This is your standing crunch. Good. Okay, we're going to do a few more here. And then final one. And release to center. And just rolling out the shoulders. Whew. Let's take our final hamstring stretch of the morning. And slowly curling up. Lovely. Taking the hands to the base of the back and just drawing those shoulder blades together. Chin is onto the chest, and we release and we link the fingers and we push away. And then releasing as we roll out the shoulders and just take a little bit of a rotation through the spine. I hope you've enjoyed this fitness Pilates session. Alfie has, he had a little snooze. Please do put your comments on whether you're live or whether you're doing this on the replay. Let me know how you found it, whether you put it with something else or did it on its own. Taking it across. What's the matter with you? And then the other side. I bet he's making all your dogs bark. I'll be back tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. with a walking workout tomorrow, so a chance to get those steps in. I've got some really upbeat music and we're going to get those steps in. Give your legs a shake, give your arms a shake, bend your knees, take a nice full body stretch. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know how you got on with it. Thank you for being part of my beginners club. Love having you in here, and I hope that you're finding you're getting fitter every single week. Lots of love everybody. Thanks very much. See you all live tomorrow night.